Nigeria saw it. The Labour Party went back, had her convention, consolidated. The next action which should have been ordinarily be taken is to see how we should have consolidated in our successes to begin to build a structure of Labour Party that will win the 2027 election. Then suddenly, some few individuals, for whatsoever reason I find it hard to well, for selfish reason, decided to truncate the entire idea which Peter Obi himself originally initiated. If you listen to Okonkwo carefully, he made mention that Obi was in bed, in court, with the party, covertly. But that is not true. It wasn't covertly. Obi was relating with the party openly, trying to negotiate way forward for reconciliation.
And then where did everything begin to collapse?
That is what I'm saying. Where I'm going now. Which is normal in any political grouping or political association. Whenever there is a primary, whenever there is a congress, whenever there is a convention, you must have dissenting voices. There must be grievances for those that lost out. Now, the next step to take is to institute a reconciliatory committee or program, which the Labour Party, after the convention, initiated with the full know of Peter Obi. While we were in that process of the reconciliation, which is normal in every political party, there must be dissenting voices, there must be grievances. But the next step the party normally takes is to see how to institute reconciliation, bring everybody together, and see how we can negotiate and balance whatever that has gone wrong. While we were on that with Peter Obi, people like Okonkwo now that are all over the places attacking the party and His Excellency Peter Obi, were they that truncated that reconciliatory move. So if anybody is a Judas, if anybody today is a Judas in Labour Party and the obedient movement group, I am bold to say, just like my colleagues say, I am bold to say today is people like Kenneth Okonkwo. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for this explanatory details right here. Okay, let me come to Dr. Barrister Uchenna. Barrister Uchenna, what do you call the threat of Monday Okpebulu? What do you call that? Your reaction to that?
Well, I think that matter was purely misunderstood by the public.
You're saying that was never a threat?
Yes. The Okpebulu, the governor of Edo State, even though the way he said it, he was trying to be precautionary. Any governor who knows his onions should know that certain individuals are important and must be protected at all costs. Otherwise, any misadventure, any problem to that person in your state becomes a very big problem for the party. Okay, let's take for instance that Peter Obi is going to Edo State, and on his way, some individual miscreants attacked him and his convoy, and some people died. The first person that will be called will be the governor of Edo State.
Yeah.
Peter Obi has passed certain level, in Nigeria. He's always seen by his followers as the president of unelected president of this country. And for me, if I'm a governor of any state, I will take the same position to protect the image of my government. But the problem is that because of emotions and sentiments, people don't look at it that way. For instance, in Anambra State during Governor Obi's tenure, you don't enter that state. I think Erofai was locked up in his hotel room. He mentioned it.
Correct. Yeah.
Because Obi was not aware that he came into that state. And that was at the height of electoral campaign when they were trying to defeat APGA. So the same thing Obi is suffering. Others have suffered it. In Enugu State, Chimoroke Namani, Bar Senator Jim Wobodo, from Community Enugu State, the man that saw to his emergence. In River State, Amechi as his group made an attempt to bar Wike as his group. Wike barred Amechi from entering Imo State. In Edo State, Obaseke barred Oshimole from entering the state. These are, to an extent, political gimmicks, but to an extent, a security measure to forestall certain things that might bring down of law and order in any state. Obi is a target. Obi is a figure in Nigeria. And if in my state I'm the governor, Barrister Kasimia Uchenna is the governor, Obi must enter my state with my full knowledge. My protocol must be aware. And I provide adequate security for him to live and live very well so that my image will remain. Because if he dies in my state, I will be the first suspect until the culprits are apprehended. So in line with normal governance policies, I think that statement was rightly made, but misunderstood by the public.
All right, thank you very much. Now let's open the phone lines. Lagos, you can be part of this conversation right here on Super FM 92.7. Colors 0705 690 0927. 0705 690 0927. Or call 0802 502 7711. 0802 502 7711. Don't forget you can also call the other lines 0802 978 8003. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes.
My name is Nicholas. I'm calling from Amuwo-Odofin.
All right, Nicholas from Amuwo-Odofin. Please make it short and brief. Thank you very much.
Please, I would beg to disagree with the last speaker. Because when someone says things out of, I don't want to use the word hate. When someone says you came to Edo, you dropped 15 million, you say you get shishi. That is from the angle of hate. He did write a letter to Mr. Obi and said, Mr. Obi, please, when you're coming to my state next time, let me know. He never did that. He went on a campaign or like a political gathering and made that comment. That statement he made was a threat. There is no way anybody would try to paint it in a political, that's the politically correct to paint that picture. What the governor did was from a point of politics and a point of hate. Even the chairman came and corroborated, chairman of the party in that state came and corroborated that comment and said he hates it to be live on TV. These guys should understand that we're in a democracy. If you are saying Obi should enter your state, yes, if you are the governor, not even the question was asked, where were the people actually killed? The 3 people that he said died, where exactly did it happen? See, today, there is no answer to that particular question. Nobody knows the people that died. Nobody knows where they died. Nobody knows how they died. Until today, there is no information in that regard. And someone is saying that the governor was not right to make that comment. He made it in a situation where you say it's not what you say, it's how you said it. It's how you say something that matters, not what you say, how you say it.
All right,
when you
thank
say
you.
He went and dropped 15 million naira. That was it. That is, he came to your state to support the less privileged or to support institutions, educational institutions. He has done that around the country. He should not be saying that he cannot come to. If he happens to him, let him take it. It's a threat.
All right, thank you very much. That's a threat. Thank you very much. Okay, don't forget, Lagos, we're live on YouTube and Facebook at Super FM Lagos. We're live on Facebook at Super FM Lagos. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's the name and where are you calling from?
Ola is my name from Apapa.
Ola. All right, Ola, 1 minute, please.
Look at it. These guys I just spoke now took some things out from me. Now, you see, what Obi said, what that your one of the analysts, Lopana, said there is very right. I think Obi should know that he's not an ordinary citizen. And if anything happens to him in that state, the first person they will first call is the governor of the state. It's just that at times it's not what we do, but the way we do it. The way the governor said it, to me, it was wrong. And some statements were wrong. But the fact is that Obi should know now that you cannot just go anywhere without taking some decisions, taking some steps. You understand me? So the truth is this: the governor said the right thing in the wrong way. Then there were some things in his statement that was derogatively, like somebody that you say he has no money. Why are you attacking his person? You have spoken the main issue. Then another comment like whatever happened to him should take it. Those are wrong things. But the fact is that what he was trying to say for Obi is 100%, 100 degrees centigrade right. You can't enter and say state anyhow. In this day where there are insecurity everywhere. Then at the end of the day, something happens and they will not be calling the governor to come and be answer for what he has known. What did he know? Let's be truthful to ourselves. Good morning.
Right, good morning. Thank you very much for all your comments. Well, we're still, yes, Spotlight on Super FM 92.7. We're live on Facebook at Super FM Lagos. And we'll still have the chairman of Labour Party in Enugu State, Barrister Uchenna Agbo, and the chairman of Labour Party in Benue State, that's Ibrahim Idoko Otene. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. Please turn down the volume on your radio set so we can hear you properly, please.
Okay, sir. Calling from Lagos Island.
What's the name, please?
Name is Mr. Daniel.
All right, Daniel from Lagos Island. Please make it brief. Thank you.
Okay, sir. So what is happening in this country is that come rain comes on, Nigeria remains premature in politics. I get me. Because they are not monitoring or watching others over there like America, Canada, UK. The way they are running their political race. They are running it with law. Now, for a very big time ago, as large as this country, they couldn't organize themselves as a mature people. They did not know that we that are followers are watching them. I get me. What the governor said, he said some things right, he said some things wrong. Because rightly...
So which one is right? Which one is wrong? Quickly.
The one that is right is Obi supposed to inform him that he's entering his state so that he will organize for his secured. Then the ones that he said wrong, how can Obi will not have sheshe? Now, instead of him to talk things with a mature mind as a governor, and he's talking like a child. Okay, if Obi don't have sheshe, how can he have a whole 15 million to give out for charity? That is something. And if he go to Obi State without Obi knowledge and do something like that, for that he did, Obi will not feel angry. Obi, I know who Obi is. Obi will call him my brother. You come and do not touch who you are.
How do you know who Obi is? Are you his brother or your relative?
No, we all are Nigerians. We, from person's speech, you know who the person. Bible says by their fruit you shall know them. It's what Bible says. So, Monde Pobolo, to start with, assume our country is running genuine election. If our country is not...
All right, start rounding up, please.
So, please, let them do things with understanding in this country so that
that's
we'll be proud of our country. Let them be doing things. Let our politicians do things right so that we'll be proud of our country.
Thank you very much for that. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, call us back. 0705 690 0927. 0705 690 0927 or 0802 502 7711. 0802 502 7711. Let me just quickly do a recap right here. Now, the chairman of Labour Party from Benue State and Enugu State, well, has said that, the Judas in the camp of Peter Obi is Kenneth Okonkwo, Aisha Yusufu, Yenusa Tanko, and Peter Ame. Those are the Judas in the camp of Peter Obi. I also said, well, what The man, the governor of Edo State, that's talking about Monday Okpebolo, said towards Peter Obi coming to the state, visiting the state, it's not a threat. Probably it's just some political talk. We're still right here. We still have a guest right here. But let's listen to one man who has also talked tough in regards to Peter Obi. We're looking at Peter Obi and the surrounding factors ahead of the 2027 elections. Yes. All right, let's go to the phone line. Hello, good morning.
My brother, my name is Simon.
Simon from where?
I'm calling from Apapa.
All right, Simon from Apapa. Please, 1 minute, please.
Yeah, the statement by those state government is totally wrong. How can he talk like a tout? How can he be saying Obi doesn't have shishi and he come to the net? That means he's jealous of Obi. And then he be saying Obi go about doing this and doing this, doing that. He should be happy that Obi came to his place to help some less privileged people. Even the party chairman, APC party chairman in those states, was threatening Obi that they hate Obi. If you see Obi can do anything, Obi cannot do anything. They hate to do with passion. That man is not enough for the barrister, the lawyer from Enugu State that is supporting him, that is saying millions of viewers misunderstand the talk. Only him now, because he's a lawyer. He's the one that will take.
He's also the chairman of the party. He's also the chairman of the party.
Yeah, what I'm saying that millions of Nigerians have condemned what happened in social media, in our TV, in the channel TV, in AIT. A lot of people have been condemning, professors condemning it because he's a lawyer. He says many people misunderstand. So we should keep to his own view because he's a lawyer.
All right, thank you. Well, everyone has his or her opinion. You also have your opinion, and everyone has their opinion.
Let me say this, please, quickly. If you remember, Obi attempted coming to Benue. I don't know. Please, Mr. Mike, let me just say this to clarify some issue. There was a time Obi, I think was in early last month, Obi attempted coming to Benue, and the Benue governor asked him not to come for security reasons. I think I emphasized that in our last conversation that, look, there could be some information that the governors in power, because of the privileged information they have, being the chief security officers of the state, because of privileged information they have concerning security, may find reason, and we wish any high-profile person coming to their state, they need to be notified so that they can put proper checks and security measures for their protection. So it is important that we begin to remove emotions and sentiments out of this and look at these things critically. We cannot allow emotion to override our sense of judgment.
All right. So
governors of a state, yes.
Well, Nigerians, you've heard it, that probably sometimes we are just speaking out of emotions. But quickly, we just have so much to cover right here, and time is not our friend. Let's quickly go to River State and hear from one man who is a former governor of the state and also the FCT minister. And also, we also listen to one man who says, Peter Obi was a member of the Abacha or Abiola team then. And he has been castigating Peter Obi ahead of the 2027 election. Then we'll come back and talk more.
Nigerians, you like people who play you while you don't like people who will tell you the simple truth. When he was governor, was he serving food? Now because election is coming, I want to serve. Go and listen to him there. So don't bother yourself. Stand firm in any decision you have taken. Stand firm. If they don't talk about you, then you're not the governor. Any day I wake up, nothing is said about me. I said something is wrong somewhere. So it is my business to keep Nigerians busy to be reading about me. So don't bother yourself. What is important is, do you have the support of your people? Yes. Well, once you have that, go ahead. People like Oshumole is here. Former deputy governors are here. The speaker has told you, if you need more money, go for supplementary. We will give you.
That's the man who sometimes always been controversial, but he said it himself. He said if he wakes up and nothing is said about him, he knows that something is wrong somewhere. Well, let me come to Barrister Uchenna, the chairman of. Is that a political statement? And we also know. Then I want to ask you too. Just like he said, I mean, does Peter Obi has the support in the East? Because now we are seeing some of the governors there, even Anambra State governor, I don't think they are in good terms with his predecessor. So does he have the support in the East? And then in the political statement too, what's your reaction to that? Let's quickly see how we can wrap this up. We just have a few minutes to be done with this. He was serving food. That Peter Obi went to be serving food. When he was a governor, was he serving food? And now that he wants to be a presidential candidate, he's serving food. And then I think if you don't have your support of the people,
I think that applies to all politicians. We saw Oshimole eating corn. We saw Atiku Abubakar taking food with some poor indigenous people.
Yeah, even in Lagos, we have pictures of where we see the governor Sanwo-Olu going to Computer Village to do some things.
It's not a new thing to us. That is for me, that is political. Because as a president, he cannot do that. Security will not allow him to do that. Even a governor will not do that. In any way here, Chimoloke Namale wanted to ride, take himself on a ride. These DSS people refused him to drive himself. So if he become a president, he cannot do that. Just trying to show his empathy on the people.
You are in the East right there. You are in Enugu State. Is there support for this man in the East?
Of course, total support for P2B in the Southeast. P2B will sweep the Southeast, all the Southeastern states, because our people are so passionate about it.
Even in Imo State, where we have the APC?
And again, let me tell you.
Even in Imo State, where we have the APC? Even in this other...
No, the obedient movement we are talking about comprises all the political parties, both APC, PDP, Labour Party, NRM, Accord Party, and so on. That is why we are saying that Obedient is just a part of a campaign organization for P2B, not part of Labour. So he has that support. At the end of the day, Anambra State will vote P2B, give him their votes. So that is just that.
How about Imo State? How about Ebonyi State?
I'm saying the whole Southeastern states. If you put the ballot box today, free and fair in Nigeria, P2B will defeat everybody. But what we are saying is that he should learn how to manage crisis in a party. We are not against him. Labour Party is not against P2B, but the way he manages crisis in the party.
All right. But you're saying Labour Party is not against him. But one man is coming out to say that, well, if Peter Obi is not interested, he will come out as the presidential candidate. Let's listen to that man, and then we'll come back.
If he's not interested, are we going to close our doors?
Let's listen.
Exactly.
Let's listen to that man, and then we'll come back and talk.
Two key individuals that
We can't close our
have
doors.
tremendous respect for. One is Peter Obi. He is welcome. I welcome him openly. Labour Party welcomes him to still come and retain the Labour Party ticket and contest in 2027 with or without me. And ADC is welcome to adopt a southern candidate.
Yes, that's Dati Baba Ahmed. Let's now listen to Rena Omokri.
Said that the trial of Nnamdi Kanu does not make sense. Listen, I played you a video which we cannot play because of the NBC. Can you testify that you heard the video? Can you tell your audience?
Yeah, I heard the video.
Now, you heard him telling his supporters to kill policemen, to kill soldiers, to burn down Lagos. After he gave that video, do you know how many police and how many soldiers have died in the Southeast? Over 50. As a matter of fact, there was a couple, an army couple, her name was Gloria Matthews, her husband was Linus. They were killed and beheaded in Imo. Do you know who killed Ahmed Gulak in Imo? Who killed Harira Jibril with her 4 underage children? 160 police stations were shut down in the Southeast. Why? Because IPOB, UGM, unknown gunmen, and ESN, they attacked them. They killed over 24 policemen.
That's Serena Hamokri talking tough against Peter Obi. All surrounding factors that unfortunately we're just running out of time. Let's come back to our guest. Okay, we have messages, so let's quickly go to messages on WhatsApp. This Leko from Lagos. This is let's look at this. Good morning, crew. Obi is a citizen of Nigeria, and he can move anywhere, and he doesn't. He doesn't have a skeleton in his cupboard. How do you know that? Are you his gate man or his brother? They say doesn't have skeleton in his cupboard. While he will tell Okpebolo that he wants to come to Edo State. Why must you bring politics into this issue? If Atiku or other persons comes around, there would not be this noise. But because they are scared of Obi and the crowd he pulls, especially the suffering Nigerians, APC government and their people are scared of losing both state and federal because of the evil they brought into Nigeria. This is why Nigerians is in this nightmare government. The shame, the worst of us, is ruling the best of us. Truly, there was a country. Okay, Lekon, thank you very much. Pristine from Lagos says, good morning, Mr. Inyang. Obi is the type that treads with caution, even as the perceived leader of the Labour Party. That is his undoing, a testament to his ultra-mild disposition towards issues. It reminds me of the fine qualities of former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. In retrospect, I think that Obi, like Goodluck Jonathan, are way ahead of their time. Nigeria does not deserve to have them as their leaders. Preston from Lagos. Okay, that's the statement right there. Okay, quickly, let's come back to our guest. We're seeing your calls, but we just quickly need to just examine the statement from Dati and also from Reno Omokri. Okay, in 1 minute, I don't know how we can put this up. Mr. Ibrahim, how do you want to put this up? Dati is saying, well, I can also contest. I can also be the president. Reno Omokri is saying, this man doesn't deserve this. IPOP issues, all of that. What do you have to say on this? Quickly, 1 minute, please.
Like I said, Labour Party is an institution recognized by INEC and the government that is to run elections. We cannot close our doors just because of Peter Obi. Our doors are open, and the party have continuously said that our presidential platform is open for every qualified Nigerian. So if that is it, let it be. If it is Obi, let it be. If it is Atiku, let it be.
Okay,
that is it.
I don't know how I can see Atiku coming to Labour Party, but in politics, anything can happen. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Labour Party Chairman, Enugu State, Barrister Uchenna Agbo. Thank you very much for your time.